In this video, I'm going to be talking about Citadelle Gin. I'm going to be telling you what it tastes like, how it's made, what botanicals are in there, how much it costs, but more importantly, what you guys want to know, I'm going to tell you my preferred tonic water serve right at the end of this video. So if you like the sound of that, then stay tuned. I've got some really cool, exciting news. My YouTube channel is now in association with drinkstuff.com. They are my favourite out and out kind of not drink suppliers, but online retailers. Everything I get from, whether it's cocktail glasses, cocktail shakers, bar equipment, my purees, my syrups, all that kind of stuff for my business. I've been trading with them since 2001, but more recently in my business, obviously in the last sort of 6.5 to 7 years. They are my go-to guys for everything like that. So really happy to announce that sort of partnership. That's going to be cool. If you're running pubs, bars, hotels, restaurants, go check them out. Anything from glassware, crockery, bartending kit, anything like that. Go check them out. Your purees to make cool drinks. And if you're at home and you want birthday present ideas, they've got some phenomenal stuff. So go check them out. We're going to be lining up product reviews, inspiration. Their motto is serving inspiration. My motto is drinks inspiration. So combined, we are going to be doing some great stuff coming up in the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. Right, question of the video. Today's question. We've just come from January into February 2019. I want to know what the most recent gin you tried is. Brand new gin. What's the most recent one you tried? And did you like it? Yes or no? Hit me up in the comments below. Right, today's gin. We are talking about Citadelle Gin. And if you're looking at these little tiny bottles thinking what the hell's all that about, that was a few videos ago. This is Drinks by the Dram. I'll stick a link up the top there so you can go and watch that. But it's basically a really cool way of trying loads of new spirits on the cheap. So that's what that's all about. So Citadelle Gin, French gin owned by Alexandre Gabriel. He's the proud owner of Maison Ferrand, a cognac house in France. He's also the very proud owner of my favourite rum brand, Plantation Rums. Absolutely love Plantation Rums. So he's the brainchild and the owner of all that. Citadelle Gin is one of his babies as well. It's been around since 1995 officially. There is a lot more history to it than that, but it will become apparent why it was officially launched in 95 in a minute. It's a 44% ABV gin, a lot of botanicals native to France. They've just planted some juniper trees as well, so they can grow their own juniper in there. So kind of their eco footprint, they're trying to keep it as small as possible, which I absolutely love. Retails about £30-ish a bottle. I'll pop a link at the end where you can get that from. But as I say, it's a really, really lovely gin. 19 botanicals in total. I've listed in there: juniper, coriander, cardamom, angelica, cumin, cinnamon, nutmeg, almond, grains of paradise, lemon and orange zest. And then we get into slightly crazy ones: fennel, licorice, cubeb berries, that's in a few different gins, savoury, which is kind of a herb, maybe a perennial, don't know, horticulturist, let me know, but it's a plant anyway. And then we've got star anise, blackcurrant, iris, not oris, iris, and violet. So that's the 19 botanicals. Now how this is made is really cool, really quirky, and I believe they patented it, how they make it. So how they make it, they've got their neutral spirit, which is distilled from French wheat, and they distill that to different ABVs, and then they will infuse the botanicals separately. So they've got 19 different infusions going on. The different infusions will be at different ABVs. So you've got things like juniper, which is a bit more robust and takes a bit more time to come out, will be in a higher ABV alcohol there, and maybe for the 4 days, compared to things like star anise and the blackcurrant, it will be at a lower ABV, maybe for a day, day and a half. So once they've done their infusions and they're happy with the flavours, they bring them all together, they blend it together in their ratio that they know, and then they distill that again in their copper stills over open flames, right there in their cognac house. Now, for those of you know a little bit about cognac, you can only legally distill cognac 5-6 months of the year. So I think it's November through to March every year. So that means for 6 months of the year, these stills are going unused. And that's where Alexandre Gabriel likes to push the boundaries, because he obviously lobbied. I think this gin sort of came to life in the 80s, but obviously didn't get launched officially till '95. It took that long for permission to be granted to use these cognac stills. So that's kind of the cool story behind that. As I say, it's a lovely gin. Now I've tried it, I've had a little play with it. It is a lovely, lovely gin. On the aroma, you get the juniper. Obviously, it's quite a juniper forward gin. You get a little bit of the star anise. I get a little bit of, I guess this will be the violets and the iris. I get a little bit of sort of flowers coming through there. Really, really nice. Then on the taste, juniper first. Then quickly followed by a bit of spice, probably the cubeb berries coming through there. I get just a hint, of nutmeg. I'm not sure I get too much cinnamon. I know people get a bit of cinnamon from this. I get a little bit of nutmeg on there. But then also just that slight little twang of star anise, and I think that is such a lovely gin. Quite happily drink that neat, no bite to it, no vicious bite. Perfect. Might be a cracking martini gin, that one. But you guys want to know, perfect serve, preferred serve, tonic waters. Obviously it's going to work really well with your plain sort of Indian tonic waters, whether it's Fever Tree, Schweppes, Tesco's Own, whatever your preferred is. I know it works very well with Fever Tree Mediterranean, but my two preferred serves. We're going to start off with this one. Merchant's Heart, owned by Suntory. I've got a lot of love for these tonic waters at the moment, especially their floral one, which will probably work quite well with this as well. But I think that's an absolute cracking Suntory global brand. So if you're not watching this in the UK, it should be getting out there around the world now, US, Japan. It should be out there. But UK, Ocado, probably Amazon actually, to be fair, and Sainsbury's, back 120 a bottle. Brilliant, absolutely banging tonic water. I love that. But here's a crazy for you, brand new to me. I did try these about 6 to 8 months ago. I've just physically got them in. New tonic water brand, Lixir, Lixir. They've got 5 different tonic waters, a plain and a light one, and in 3 different flavours. I'm rocking out this one. Elderflower and lemon tonic water. I think that works magically well with that. Garnished out with a couple of star anise and maybe a lemon peel or dehydrated lemon. I think that is a really quirky gin and tonic. I was going to go Fever Tree Elderflower. Now I thought let's try it with that little bit of lemon in there. Got a lot of love for these guys. They're up in Newcastle. Brilliant. Rhubarb and ginger, blood orange and cinnamon's their other 2 flavours. Cracking. So that's my preferred serve. Either of those 2, go and check them out. If you like what you've seen in this video, give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate those thumbs up. That helps me reach more people. And if you want to see more of what I'm doing, hit that magical subscribe button. If you have hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification as well, and that will YouTube and then tell you every time I upload a new video. If you want to send me a message, Instagram is my best place. Hit me up at Steve the Barman. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'll see the requests even if you're not following me, so hit me up at Steve the Barman. That's been this video. That's been Citadelle Gin. I'll see you next time.